with this footage by CNN. And one thing I want to point out, when you hear Donald Trump say fake news, and I've been saying fake news for over a decade, and when he says it, just like when I say it, he's very literal, but the people that listen to him say fake news, they don't get it, they don't understand it. All of our news that's headlined 24/7, minus weather related at times, you get real hurricanes, you have real tornadoes, but when it comes to these fear-based news stories, these are 100% fabrication. Let's take a look here. Unbelievable. This is from Liberia in Africa. Take a look here at what we see.
He's left where he falls.
I'm going to put pause right here to really set it up so people understand. This little boy supposedly collapses, according to CNN. Take a look at his eyes. He's looking at somebody. His handler off camera view tell him to get down. This is 100% scripted, 100% staged. Even a blind man can see. Take a look.
This little boy tries to walk in too, but then he collapses as well. Get up and go inside, workers tell him. He'll only get food if you tries to walk in too, but then he collapses as well. Get up and go inside, workers tell him. He'll only get food if he tries to walk in.
So again, it's very obvious and very clear. You can hear the man off camera tell this little boy to collapse. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him. This is 100% stage. Just like all these events, none of them pass a smell test, but a lot of people, they don't look in the details. Just like getting back to Corona and this bogus outbreak, take a look at this ridiculousness as these people are being sprayed down. Just sloppy. You know, they're just basically walking through. These people with the hazmat suits on are spraying their upper part of the body, not doing anything with their shoes, their feet, their legs. It's a joke. This is all for show. But to the gullible masses, they don't pay attention to detail, and they'll just fall for this nonsense. Again, just look at them. What about their feet? What about their shoes that might have some kind of so-called contagious coronavirus outbreak on them? Again, 100% ridiculous. 100% stage. And it reminds me of this as well. A lot of us have seen this as well. With these health workers throwing this guy in the back of this truck, back of this van. I mean, you're supposed to be concerned about people, and they're basically throwing him in like he's a piece of garbage. Give me a break.
The question, what's the best way to convince a parent to get a vaccine is to have an outbreak. Fear sells. Sadly, people are compelled much more by fear than reason.
And there you go. He just said it right there. Using fear on the public to get what they want. Now, this is completely hilarious with this office in China. Supposedly they're disinfecting this office with all these office workers inside. I'm going to show the clip and I'll break it all down. Just take a look. Now I'm going to pause right here. This is completely ridiculous with this man in this hazmat suit, which looks like a leaf blower that's probably pushing out nothing but steam. Why wouldn't these workers be told to leave the building first? How much effect would this actually have? You know, like I showed before in this previous clip, in the airport scene here, when people are exiting this airplane, these people are being sprayed down, literally, and it's not a very thorough job. Just spraying down the top portion of their body. I mean, how effective is this? Again, when you have their feet, their legs, that could supposedly have contracted part of this so-called virus. Okay, now let's take a look here. Getting back to this scene. Okay, so this guy's going around with this leaf blower type contraction. It's a joke. Again, why aren't these people being cleared out of this building? He's just going through here. I mean, not spraying anybody down like they did at the airport. What is the purpose of this? What is he doing? What is he doing here? Take a look here at this one woman. She's wearing a jacket. She knew this was all going to take place, of course. And again, not very thorough. This is all for show. This is a complete joke. Literally a joke. And there he goes off his way. And again, as I showed this video previously, again, this is all for show. Not thorough whatsoever, like I stated. Nothing but a complete joke. And again, people are going to wake up. Once they release their fears of the mind-controlled media manipulators, And they basically see that this is nothing but, again, a fear campaign.